We believe that humanity should no longer pollute the Earth, but the Titans, whose souls are pulled down by gravity, think only of ravaging it.
The last episode of Feddie Scum, you guys arrived at the Buckland base in Alaska. You stopped an assassination attempt, and Colonel Osprey has welcomed you to the base. He is wary about joining hands with the AUG and betraying the Earth Federation, against the Titans and joining the fight against the Titans. But he's on board. He seems mostly on board. But he wants you to help sniff out the mole or whoever has been ratting on him to the Titans. And he's given you a list of suspects to clear. This list of suspects include Jean Talbot, the MP commander, Alois Murat, the attack team commander, Sally Osmond, the chief comms officer, and Rob Fisher, the chief maintenance officer.
Rob. It's Rob Fisher. It's
Rob.
Alois Murat, like a rat, like a mole.
Alois Murat.
No, it's Murat. It's not a hard T.
Murat. Sounds like a red herring to me.
Murat.
So her first name's pronounced Alois?
His first name is pronounced Alois.
So is Janae Talbot?
No, she's not French.
Her ancestors were. It was
Her name is Jean Talbot.
Talbot.
Sally Osmond.
Sally Osmond?
Stop making all of them French.
Fisher.
One of them is French.
Roll Fisher.
There is Tonton.
Sorry, Adam.
Sorry.
A quattro vagina. All right, so you were asked to look
Wait,
into
why
those...
did you spell Jean so stupid?
I don't know. I just did. I don't
Is this
know.
because you don't know how to spell Jean?
No, I just decided to spell it like that because of Gundam.
Last time you spelled it like jeans.
I don't think I did.
Is this an inconsistency?
I don't think I did. I think that I spelled these names the exact same way when I posted them
I feel like
earlier.
when Jean is with a J, it feels more feminine. When it's with a G, it feels like a man's name.
Yeah, what are these genders here?
Okay, no, you got me. It's the same.
Because I thought Alois was a female.
Fine.
No, don't change. These guys are just assholes.
No, we're not.
So you were asked to look into those 4 individuals who would be the people who would be most likely to be ratting on our Colonel Osprey to the Titans. Ratting, like being
like
rat.
like a rat.
Snitch. Like the mole?
Like a snitch.
Mole
like a
rat?
mole, like a spy.
I'm voting for Alois Murat. That guy is totally... That's so up Adam's alley.
That is Adam's. That's
rat.
Either that's Adam's alley or it's the biggest red herring
The
I've ever.
colonel informed you that he has arranged a training mission involving the attack team commander, Alois Murat, and the chief comms officer, Sally Osmond, along with the 2 trainers, Lieutenant Ford and Agar. That is going to be your in with kind of getting to question them. It was going to be for like the evening, kind of, midday evening. So you decided to split up to independently kind of interrogate and get to the bottom of or get a good vibe check on the chief maintenance officer, Rob Fisher, and the MP commander, Jean Talbot.
That's right. Rob passed the vibe check so far.
Rob mostly seemed to be just lazy. Honestly, extraordinarily lazy, but more lazy than traitor coded. Jean was pretty sus, and the plan in order to get to talk to Jean was to get Isaac blackout drunk and make a lot of racket and get arrested. So that happened. So when the time for the training mission kind of rolled around, Madgun, Holden, and Isaac are actually in a holding cell on the base. And while they were able to kind of get a vibe check on Jean, they are locked up until they sober up.
Wait, Wolf wasn't with us?
No.
Why did we split up like that? We never split up like that.
The other gang was Wolf, Cinco, and Capri.
That's right, because he had that connection with the maintenance officer.
They have decided to go ahead and leave on their training mission with the lieutenants Ford and Agar, with their suspects Alois Marat and Sally Osmond. Sally Osmond's going to be working comms, and Marat is going to be in a trainer gym just like the three of you, and you depart and leave the base for the Alaskan wilderness. It's kind of going away from the base to do some of your training with paint rounds and fake beam sabers.
I'm gonna be pissed if they find the mole and we don't. We're just stuck in a fucking cell all the episodes.
Well, maybe you should think about why you ended up there.
I didn't say get locked up. Adam created that scenario.
I did.
I thought that was Mad Gun's
did create
idea.
that scenario. I very much did create that scenario.
Yeah, it was a little bit of railroading, but I went with it.
Gotcha.
So, well, look, you're drunk and disorderly on a base. You get put in a holding cell.
For a little bit, like a minute or two.
Not a minute, till you sober up.
Yeah, how's that? How long does that take? Like a minute or two?
A minute or two, yeah.
If I'm not constantly drinking, I'm sober.
We're already on the downswing. We probably already have headaches at this point, Adam. Come on.
We are going to open up with our training mission.
Aw. Damn
You've
it.
done some pacing, some squad training drills. You've kind of ran to different locations marked on your mini maps and your gyms. You've done some basic comms testing, communicating over comms back and forth, over, out, just standard affair bullshit, really. It is very, very boring. And even your trainers, the lieutenants Ford and Agar, seem very bored, particularly Agar. He seems on death's door with how bored he is. All right, I guess you've passed all your marks here on this one. I suppose we have some spare time. And at this, the excited voice of Lieutenant Agar kind of comes into the comms call. Spare time? All right, that means we get to spar some. Who's ready for some sparring?
Yes, finally.
Wait, is it like a competition?
Oh my god.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah, it is.
I mean, not officially. Officially, we're not doing this. Officially, we're not supposed to do this anymore. Right, Ford? Right? But we're doing this, right? And Ford just kind of groans. Yeah.
All right, competition. Let's do it. Great.
All right, I like the fire in that one. Capri, was it?
Woo! Yeah.
All right, everyone else get over here on the sideline next to the Jeep and disembark. Who wants to go up against Capri, though?
Ooh, all right. I'll do it. Hope you're ready, Capri.
All right. Cinco, was it?
Yep, that's me.
Cool. All right, just, you get over there. And then a little marker pops up on your minimap, and you over there. And a marker pops up on your minimap on the opposite side of this kind of clear plains area that you have found to do a lot of your practice exercising in.
This is so official.
You hear someone kind of off mic go, "Thanks, Sally, you're really quick with that." And you hear a mumbled reply from Sally that gets cut off on the mic. So, Capri, Cinco, you are staring each other down in your trainer gyms. You have a basic loadout for a gym. So you're going to have this bullpup. It's going to be loaded with paint rounds.
Okay.
You have your shields, and you have a singular beam saber that is a fake beam saber for practice.
It's just like a giant plastic, like the lightsabers at Walmart kind of thing.
It's kind of like a big spring. You could hurt a person with it, for sure. Like, you're still dangerous. But mobile suits with training weapons are still very dangerous.
Cool.
But against another mobile suit, no. It'll rock it, but it won't, like, cause any damage,
Gotcha.
really. So, yeah, you can kind of go all out in this.
Sweet.
I don't think you've ever been in a situation outside of this, maybe in some Sims. So this is the first time the two of you have ever done such a thing.
All right. First time head to head. You excited?
Oh, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Hell yeah, let's do this.
All right. I am going to want both of you to give me a poise and a maneuver roll first off. And this is going to decide who gets to go first.
I have exactly one success.
All right, Kat, you rolled a 5. How many successes is that?
4? 5? I needed a 9.
Okay. Capri goes first. All right, Capri, what is going to be your opening move in this fight?
Ooh. It is kind of close combat, isn't it?
You can close the distance pretty quickly, yes.
I'm going to open up with paint rounds. What is the area around me? Do I have things to jump on?
It is a mostly big, flat, tundra-like plains. Actually, there is a distinct lack of cover in your immediate area. It's why you were kind of practicing out here for locking in and stuff. So outside of your shield, you're not going to have much cover, but it means he has the same disadvantages as you.
Well, I'm going to blast with a paintball gun. Boop, boop, boop.
The gigantic paintball gun, yeah.
Pow.
Give me a keen and a firearms.
Damn. What the fuck?
Keen
Oh,
is
shit.
3. Firearms is 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
7.
Was my
All
target.
right. Yeah, that's a lot. 4 successes. Okay, so, Zach, how are you responding to this? There's a lot of paint sent your way very suddenly.
Okay. I'm going to ready my shield, and then I'm going to try and dash forward and to the right. So I'm making my way toward her, trying to close the distance, but I'm also moving off to the right while holding my shield up.
Gotcha. I'm going to say that sounds like another poise maneuver roll.
Okay. That'll be 2 successes.
All right. Some paint hits your shield, but for the purposes of this duel, shield hits are not going to count. Obviously, they generally don't when it comes to training missions. But some were closer than you really wanted to, and you start to close the distance. Next round, you'll be able to engage in melee if you would like. We're going to switch to the byline, people sitting on the sidelines and watching. That's going to include Wolf, who you're out of your mobile suit, Alois, who is out of his mobile suit, Sally, who is sitting in the Jeep with both Lieutenant Ford and Agar, who are sitting in the driver's seat and passenger seat, respectively. Agar is really into the duel.
Yeah, I'm staying away from that guy.
And Agar's like, wow, they didn't waste any time. I didn't even say go. We're going to see how this plays out. He turns to you guys.
I'm gonna try to get closer to the attack team commander, Alois.
Yeah, he is a larger guy, has a look of a veteran about him. He has the right age for someone who fought in the 1-year war. He's going to be up there with you, probably in your 30s and 40s. He notices that you're moving close. So, you just transfer.
Yeah, that's right. What's your take on these 2 youngsters, huh? You have a good eye.
You mean, those 2 out there, or, those idiots in the Jeep? He points to the lieutenants.
Take your pick.
Well, those 2 in the Jeep, Ford and Agar, former Titans. I heard they got, dishonorably discharged.
The Titans? How do you even manage to do that?
Fuck up real big, apparently. Anyways, those 2 out there, I don't know. Those are some decent opening moves. I'll reserve my judgment.
Fair enough. They're both a little hot-headed. I prefer to try to keep my calm in battle.
I agree. I think that's the right approach of things. Wait, let the enemy make a mistake. Take advantage of it.
That's just my style. Ah, you get me.
Obviously, not everyone has the luxury of doing that. Sometimes aggression is the appropriate response. Quick, decisive action.
Only when you can be sure that it hits the mark.
Oh, well, being too quick, too impulsive, that'll definitely make someone open for being taken advantage of. Can't play your hand too brashly.
That's true. I feel like that's just the lesson that those 2 still have to learn.
They'll learn it sooner or later, either on the battlefield or possibly even sooner. He looks at you with a knowing glance.
He knows.
I have no fucking clue why he's doing that. I mean,
You're a rat bastard, I could tell, just like me.
I mean, there was definitely some things he said that could be alluding to, something else.
Do you have another method of fishing or sussing anything out for him?
I
That
bet
you want to attempt?
intimidating. I bet Wolf can intimidate.
I don't know if that works on this guy.
I'll let you have a moment of thinking of an approach that possibly involves a roll.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go back to the fight then for a bit. Tiny.
Nope.
Not tiny. Not tiny.
Oh.
Not tiny. Wrong person. Capri. Yeah. Capri, your shots got close to hitting Cinco, but Cinco closed the distance surprisingly quickly. He's going to be able to engage with melee with you very soon. What is your move?
I mean, is he close enough that I can start lunging with the beam saber?
Yeah, if you move to meet him, it's melee time.
Okay, melee time. That sounds more fun.
Okay.
Let's just do that.
Dropping the bullpup then?
Yeah.
All right. Describe to me your approach and your attack in melee, and we'll make a roll out of that.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I have to drop the gun, right, to do the melee weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. I drop the gun. I activate my beam saber, and I kind of like boost up because I want to go up and then down.
Got you. Okay.
So I kind of
Getting
have
some
like
verticality
a...
on 'em. I will say that is going to be a poise and melee.
Okay, you're rolling way too good right now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're rolling incredibly good.
I am new type.
All right, yeah, you make this running leap, boost up for a little bit of extra air, and then turn those thrusters downward as you effectively almost spike a beam saber into his direction, but with the whole mobile suit. So a thruster-powered downswing. So, Cinco, your response.
All right, so I want to hold my shield up facing her as she's lunging toward me, but then I want to dash to the side, leaving the shield behind, and try to attack her as she hits the shield.
So like a feint with your shield?
Right.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. So what I'm going to do, for the sake of brevity, is I'm going to make this a poise maneuver for you to avoid it.
Okay.
And then I will both have you do a poise melee against each other.
Okay.
And then that'll decide who gets the killing hit.
Nice.
All right. So give me that poise maneuver to successfully avoid this attack and do a feint.
Okay. 2 successes.
All right, Capri, your blow lands onto probably the knee of the gym too, lands onto Cinco's shield, and then you notice that there's suddenly not a mobile suit under it as he has pivoted around the shield, getting distance a little bit, enough to open up with his reply of an attack. All right, both of you give me a poise and melee, and whoever has the most successes will score a hit.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's 5 successes.
Well, I fucked it up.
All right. Well, Capri, you try to pivot from your very aggressive downward attack and turn to strike Cinco in the cockpit with the fake beam saber, but Cinco is too fast for you. Zach, would you describe Cinco's attack for me that lands onto Capri's cockpit?
Okay, so as she lands on my shield, I dash to the side and I just do this like swooping down of my beam saber onto her torso.
All right. Back on the sidelines, Agar kind of stands up, both arms held up to the sky. Match point!
This fucking guy, dude.
He gets on the radio. Hey, good job! Good job there! You have a lot of experience, don't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed it from how you were performing in the training and, like, from your ranks. Both of you did a great job out there, though. Damn, I'm very impressed.
Fuck yeah. Great work, Capri.
You know, this high praise coming from a Gundam pilot, don't you know? At this point, Ford grabs him by the arm and pulls him down into his seat from standing in the Jeep and says, "Don't brag about that."
Gundam pilot.
And Agar seems a little disappointed. All right, Wolf, back with you. Alois turns to you. I think they did a pretty good job. Well, looks like we're gonna be up next.
Yeah, well, that last move, like I feared, was a little too aggressive. Lost her balance there.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty much all left up to chance.
Very lucky.
But I guess that sort of aggression can, save someone's ass at some point.
Well, it's time for us to suit up and get out there.
You want to go in like that, or do you prefer to send someone else to do the dirty work?
How about we find out firsthand?
Fair enough.
He starts getting ready to go to his gym.
Oh man, I don't have a sniper. This is not good. I go into my gym too.
All right. As you guys are coming back to the sidelines, and effectively the sparring pair of Capri and Cinco are trading places with Alois and Wolf, you all receive a contact comm from the chief comms officer, Sally, who is there with you on the training mission. And she radios in to both Capri and Cinco. Copy, Capri, Cinco. Good job out there. Over.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Please position your mobile suits like so, here and here. And
All right.
disembark at your earliest convenience. Over.
You got it.
Aye.
Confirmed. Over and out. All right. Wolf, you also get a message from Sally. Hello, Wolf. You will be squaring off against Alois. Please position yourself over here. Over.
Got it. Over.
And then you assume she sends a similar message to Alois. Give me a keen and a technology roll.
What is this now? Keen technology. I need to hit 7.
He should get a plus. He has Evil Haro. Wait, no, he doesn't.
I don't have him in here. I
You
do
didn't
not have
sneak
him
him in?
No.
Come on.
To a trainer, Jim, from the 1 year war? No.
Oh, 1 success. Let's go. Woo!
That comms call, immediately after it closes, you notice that it's still technically open in some regard.
What the fuck? Eavesdropping, huh? I ignore it for now, but I make a mental note of it.
All right. You square off against Alois. He makes a laser line comm connection with you. All right. You ready to show these youngins how a real fight's done?
Well, this is not my, favorite position, but I'll try to put on a good show.
What kind of combat are you used to?
I'm more of a backline sniper.
Backline sniper, eh?
Yeah.
I can give you some extra room to work with. You know, as a
Oh,
courtesy.
please, come on. I can't do that. Not in front of the young ones.
You don't want a handicap?
Nah.
All right.
I won't hear the end of it if I mess up when you give me a handicap even. Come on, I gotta look good in front of these kids.
Both of you are connected to comms, and I'm assuming y'all wait for a countdown that comes from Sally being issued through Agar. 3, 2, 1, go! Give me a poise and an awareness.
Oh, 1 success. What the fuck? Can I not be on the edge like this?
So close to failure. So close to failure. All right. I think he will probably go first from that. It's not a lot of successes. Even taking him at half, he's successful. So we're going to say he goes first. But he doesn't do anything. Alois just kind of lingers there. His shield tenses up. His gun kind of gets at the ready. But he just starts circling to the right a little bit. Very, very, very slightly. Just slow steps.
Oh, fuck this guy.
You both described how you preferred fighting.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to mirror him. I don't want him to, circle around me and get into my blind spot.
So you start circling too in the opposite direction?
Yeah, I make very sure that I can fire a shot as soon as I need to. So I guess I focus more on having my gun ready than my shield.
You begin circling as well. The sun is... It's like getting afternoon now. It's going down, So you got that dusky kind of glow settling in over the plains.
Who has the sun at his back?
I didn't consider that.
Probably him because he moved first. Fucking big.
I will say, maybe he didn't think about it at first. So give me a D6. On a 1 through 3, he thought of it. And on a 4 through 6, it slipped his mind.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, please give me a higher roll, please.
Yes!
Yeah.
So it slipped his mind, and you notice that as you are circling, you effectively have the ticking time bomb of a point where you will have the sun to your back.
The longer we circle around each other, the longer he has to notice it, though. So at some point, I stop walking and I dash to the side. So I quickly get into the area where he would be blinded by the sun.
Okay.
And I shoot, aiming at his head camera.
Yeah. No, that's good. Give me, this is very tactful of you.
Oh, good.
It's not good. That's not good.
No, it's not good.
Well, I'm sorry.
What if it's a very, very energetic dash? Really grit my teeth.
Oh, okay. I will allow you to do a dive onto your shield and then take the shot, but you're not using your shield and you'll be at like a disadvantage if you miss.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Then just give me a grit and a firearms check, and I will give you a +1 for the sun to your back.
Yes! 4 successes.
Sweet.
All right. I'm gonna say he's going to dodge and move in. No, actually.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna move around the camera and positioning just a little bit here. Back on the sidelines, Agar's like leaning over the front of the Jeep.
He's way too into this.
It's like a showdown. Oh, this is great. Who's gonna move first?
Oh man, it's really intense.
Remember, you are supposed to be here to see if anyone has rancid vibes.
Ooh. Okay.
So we're really just focusing on Sally right now.
Sally's on the suspect list. Lieutenants Ford and Agar are just weirdos who are here.
All right, I'm going to go talk to Sally, see what she's up to.
The comms officer. She's sitting in the back of the Jeep typing on a laptop. She has like a headset on, but she doesn't seem to be using the headset. It's off one of her ears so that she can like listen to the lieutenants fucking chatter about the fight.
Can I see what she's typing?
Sure. It seems to be some terminals that you don't quite make out. Give me a fucking keen and a technology.
All right. Oh, God, I'm horrible at both of those. Okay.
You can also bring Capri with you. She is here.
I look over my shoulder at Capri and I just kind of gesture for her to come follow me.
What's up, winner?
Just wanted to hang out with the comms officer real quick, see if she caught the fight. What's up, Sally?
I caught the fight.
Pretty cool, huh?
I kind of have to watch it. It was fairly impressive, both of you, honestly, but that last draw came down to luck.
That's true. I'll admit that. I was pretty close.
So being a comms officer, do you have the gift of gab?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you like to talk?
She looks at you now, finally, for the first time. Up till now, she's been, like, watching her screen, what she's typing in these terminals. Like, sorry, I don't like to talk that much. I'd rather even not be here on this training mission. I'm doing actual work right now.
Doesn't really sound like you're a good communicator if you're doing something that you don't want to do. Got to set those boundaries, you know.
She looks a bit miffed. It's mandatory training, I'm afraid. It's why you're here too.
Yeah, and I like try to make the best out of things. You should try that.
I am performing acceptably on all of the tested marks, right, Lieutenant Ford? And Ford doesn't turn around. He just holds up a clipboard that is just filled with check marks under each of your columns.
Ford, she's really into the benchmarks, huh?
That's what you get for nodding at Capri. You wanted her to antagonize her, right?
That's what you get.
Lieutenant Ford just shakes his head. He's not going to get into like a beef between the comms officer and a new trainee.
We're not beefing. I'm just playing around. What do y'all do for fun around here? Jeez.
Sally says, poker with Alois and Jean on the weekends. If you want to join us, you can request to. Jean sets up the games.
Request?
Wow, sounds pretty exclusive.
It's a private game.
Wow.
I bet you want to play against me. I can tell.
All right. Might I remind you, we're sussing out vibes here.
Yeah, and what better way to suss out than like get them thinking that they can hang out?
All right, I'm going to squint and try to make out what she's typing.
What do I roll?
It's going to be keen and tech.
Wow. 2 failures.
Really? That's a good roll, Zach.
Oh, technology?
Yep.
Are you sure it can't be something else?
Did you fail too? You both rolled really good.
We're both really bad with
I only
technology.
I have a 0 in technology. I didn't realize
Same.
that.
You rolled really well. You have no idea what's on her screen, though. No fucking clue. I'll give you something. I'll give you something.
I have a 1 in investigate.
Fine. It can be investigate.
So then I get 1 success is all I have to say.
Cool. Capri's the one who notices.
I love that Holden has a way better keen in technology than you two. It just doesn't seem possible.
So, Capri, you know, so there are exactly 3 windows open. They seem to be console terminals. You have no idea what's being written into all of them, but it seems to be some program running in each of them separately. And the thing that your investigative prowess allows you to notice before she closes her laptop and turns to you is that it seems that she is remoting in to 3 trainer gyms.
3.
She closes her laptop. I'm sorry, this is top secret information. You can't be prying on this as trainees. I'm the chief comms officer of everything that goes through the base.
You're a tough nut to crack. I just want to see how we can cooperate and build some camaraderie.
Camaraderie comes with time and respect. I respect you enough.
And I respect you.
I've known you for a day.
I have to apologize.
You do. Thank you.
Yeah, I will apologize. And it's like this. Days are never promised. Okay? You know this. I know this. I'm just here for maybe not a long time, but to be a great soldier and to make friends along the way. You got to remember your friends. So I'm sorry. I just was trying to be friendly. I'd rather remember you in a good way than a bad way if tomorrow is all I get. That's all I have to say.
Look, we got to all do our best to stick together, especially with what's been happening lately, you know, with the assassination attempt and all.
Capri, give me a charm and an expression.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I love it. Why is it taking forever? That didn't seem fair because it took a long time to load.
It loaded the wrong numbers.
It did.
Fate roll or whatever. Donut.
She takes a deep breath. Sorry if I'm being brisk with you. I've just learned not to become overly attached to newbies. You must understand.
Yeah, I do. I'll see you at that poker game, I guess.
And then there's a loud crash as the gym that Wolf is piloting lands on its own shield, throwing itself beneath it like a fucking bobsled, aims a shot, and fires as the other one, piloted by Alois, makes a mad dash to close the distance before the sun is put behind Wolf's mobile suit. But not a mad enough dash, as one paint round collides with the camera of his mobile suit.
I shoot 2 more at like the cockpit area just to be safe.
Nice.
That's just my style.
Hell yeah, Wolf.
Agar is losing his mind. Holy shit! That is amazing! Oh my god! Woo! He's clapping.
That was hot.
I stand up, I pick up the shield and look at it a little bit, you know, disappointed because it's scratched up and a little bent out of shape.
Alois makes line comms with you. Damn, you're way better than I thought.
It would have ended a lot differently if you had considered the sun's position.
Things like that slip my mind. Don't count on them. God, fuck, damn it. Don't count on them happening twice, though.
Oh, I know I won't.
Welcome to the commercial break. I just wanted to quickly shout out our newest patrons. There's Courtney Shell, It's Chips Dubbo, and Chandler Carroll. Welcome to the Patreon. Enjoy your bonus content. And the only other thing I wanted to mention is that today is the final day to pledge the Disappearances of Lydia Fountayne's Kickstarter. In case you don't know, this is an audio drama that Adam and I have recently joined the cast and crew of. Me as an editor, and Adam as a voice actor playing the main character's nerdy uncle. The story is being written by Tom Coffin at Mobile Suit Breakdown, and there's tons of really talented folks attached to it. So the Kickstarter is officially funded, so a full season of 8 episodes is going to be made. But there are stretch goals that when hit will increase the number of episodes in the season, bringing it closer to its ideal version. We want to make as many episodes as possible, but the cast and crew is getting paid for their time, so the money is very much needed. If you're interested, click the link in the description and get excited because this thing is happening. Also, check out the pilot episode in its entirety for free at lydiadisappears.com. Also linked in the description. All right, guys, thanks again and enjoy the rest of the episode.
All right, we're gonna switch to a holding cell.
More like a holding cell.
A holding cell? A cell with both Holden, Madgun, and Isaac in it. Isaac is drunk. Remember, you guys got him really, really fucking
Yeah, we
drunk.
can hold our liquor, so we're not really drunk.
And we could just leave him in here where he won't do any harm.
I think it'd be best.
Shit. So, was that suspicious? Was Jean suspicious, guys? Was that
A little bit.
suspicious?
I got a little inkling of weird from her.
I can't really tell. Everything's kind of spinning. It seemed a little suspicious, though.
Hey, you gotta sober up. It's every good soldier should know how to suck all that drunk in.
Oh, that S was so harsh. Can you, like, not...
No, embrace it. It helps you sober up. Get your head in the game.
Okay, I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying.
I just realized that we're not gonna make that training mission.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Well, this was your idea.
Oh, no, shut up.
Oh,
This was your idea. Remember that.
I didn't... It was?
Look, we got a whole suspicious person here. It might not be her, but we do need eyes on her. She is suspicious.
Right. Okay, so what do we do from here? We, like, wait till she lets us out, and then...
If
meet
we
up
need to
with the
get
others,
eyes on her, I volunteer to be the one to be let out first, and I'll take her out on a date, and I'll keep my eye on her.
Ooh,
What?
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
What?
It's the best plan.
Wait, didn't you already ask her for like dinner?
Yeah, but that was just like breaking the ice.
Dinner could be anytime, really. I mean, it could be right now.
Mad Gun, I have full confidence in you.
I'm confused. Are we investigating her, or are you, like, taking her out on
A date is kind of like an investigation if you really think about it. You get to know the person, and you find out their interests, and you know what their plans for the future are. You know, it's
Isaac does that slow blink that's like one eye at a time.
Oh,
it's
God.
an investigation.
You are so drunk. I'm going to slap him one good time.
Oh, God. Oh, ow.
Look, you can be drunk, but keep that drunk in a little ball in the middle of your chest.
I'll try. I'll try.
It's called, it's big banging it. You compress all that drunk into one solid mass, like a lump in your throat.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's
you're
what I'm
sober everywhere else.
He's zoning out a little bit, and out of nowhere, he says, "Am I a fuck up?"
Hey, I don't know. You might be. But who's not? Who's not, right? Come on.
I just feel like I'm a bit of a fuck up.
We don't have time for this.
What am I doing? What? Like,
You get drunk once and you think you're a fuck up. I've been drunk millions of times, kid.
like, what am I fighting for? Am I
What
even
the
fighting
fuck are you?
for
What are you?
anything?
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
1 year war's over, and like, and I'm dressed up like a Xenon officer to impress my uncle who might be dead or maybe not. I don't even know anymore.
When we first saw you, all of those thoughts went through our mind too. You're kind of coming a little bit late to this conclusion, and I appreciate that you came to the conclusion.
I've never been drunk before. Is this what drunk does?
Yeah, man, it gives you clarity. It does. It really does.
He sits down for the first time on the bench in the holding cell.
All right, Mad Gun. We got to get her attention, and then you got to put the moves on her.
All right, I'll take my shirt off. This will get her attention for sure.
Ew.
Hey, you shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Capri.
Take your shirt off.
No, I said I can take my shirt off, and that will.
Okay. Do you want to take your shirt off?
Please do. Come on.
Yeah, let's take my shirt off.
You take your
Hell
shirt
yeah.
off. There is a camera in the room facing the cell. You see it zoom in.
All right. Hey, it's I like looking at the camera. I'm like, it's kind of hot down here, you know. I just
It is the last thing from hot in here, but okay.
Shut up, Adam. You shut the fuck up with your fucking
I'm just
snarky
saying,
comments.
I'm
I'm the
just-
one role playing, not you.
I'm just saying, you're gonna have a better chance cutting the bar with your diamond fucking hard nipples than getting out with this fucking lie,
Well,
okay?
maybe she likes diamond hard nipples.
Mad Gun, throw your shirt at the camera. If
No,
it goes
we're not.
black, she'll have to
That's
come
not.
in.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
We're not pissing on it either.
I didn't want to piss on it.
Anyway, looking at the camera, it's It's kind of hot down here, you know. Maybe you can shut the fuck up. Okay, all of you, shut up.
I'll help it. I'm gonna take my shirt off too.
Oh, put it back on.
Oh man, it's hot.
Put it back on.
Oh, okay, I put it back
Yeah, I
on.
would like to know who has more sex appeal, to be honest.
Mad Gun.
Out of me and him.
Yeah.
Did you
Mad
see
gun.
that ascot I had tied around my neck?
Yeah.
Wait, let me
That was
pull up
pretty
the art.
cool.
Thanks, Cat. You always got my back.
Actually, we don't have a body score anymore, do we?
You do,
Where?
but it's not like sexiness. It's not what it was. It's never been that.
All right, Matt. What's your body score?
It's not. It's never been sexiness.
That's
it's just
it.
health.
I'm adding sexiness to all of
11,
our
I guess.
sheets.
Where's my body? I don't see body. Adam,
Under
are you-
status on the left side of the screen.
All right, let me see your
Status.
character sheets.
Mine says body 10. Damn it! I'm not as sexy as Mad Gun.
I worked real hard to get a body 11.
Are you working the camera in any other way?
Yeah, I'm like flexing and shit, Adam.
So Mad Gun is shirtless, flexing. Holden, do you take off your shirt at some
No,
point?
I'm not allowed.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm the big
All
dog
right.
in the cell.
So Mad Gun is flexing, barking at Holden. Holden is sad. Isaac is hands on head, just being like, "Oh God, am I just faking all of this? How much is just me pretending to be something that other people want me to be?"
Oh man.
When two guards walk into the room, they are armed. They are also wearing masks. They are looking at you guys.
They're wearing what?
They are armed. They have guns.
So does Mad Gun.
Yeah, I've got guns too. Start flexing harder.
Hey,
Hey,
stop dancing and barking at that guy.
That guy. My name is Holden Backs.
Stop dancing and flexing and barking at Holden Backs.
okay. I mean,
You can keep doing it, Mad Gun. You don't have to listen to this.
I mean, we kind of.
No, you have to listen to us. We have guns.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got guns too, and I flex harder.
yeah.
We also have these MP sashes, and they point to their blue MP sashes.
That makes me respect you.
Put your arms through the bar. We're cuffing you.
Me?
Yeah, we're transporting you to see the Colonel. The Colonel has requested to speak with you, apparently.
Okay, yeah, sure, why not?
Hell yeah.
So there's a little slot in the door that opens that is basically for you guys putting your hands through to get cuffed so that you can be moved from cell to cell. So they're asking you to put your hands through that little opening so they can cuff you. You will then put your hands back through the bar. The next person will do it. So
Wait,
Mad
all
Gun-
of us?
Yes, all of you are getting cuffed.
Hey, I thought I was going
What
to
did
meet the
we
commander.
do?
No, all of you are getting cuffed and taken to see the Colonel, Colonel
Oh.
Osprey, the guy who sent you on this mission. He requested to see you.
He requests to see us? He's gonna
Yes.
ruin everything.
Yeah, I think I need to see the MP commander, not the colonel.
She's preoccupied at the moment. Put your hands to the bar. The Colonel's requested to see you.
Okay, fine. I'm not putting my shirt back on.
It's like the definition of railroading. We wanted Mad Gun to go on a date, and Adam's making us go to see the Colonel.
She did say maybe later though.
Mad Gun is handcuffed. All right. He motions to Holden.
Yeah.
All right, Holden, you are handcuffed. They're handcuffing you, by the way, behind your back. They're making you turn around.
Oh my God. Okay, I
Yeah.
bend over.
All right, they handcuff you. And then Isaac's still despondent. Bring that kid up here. One of you grab that kid and bring him up here. He's not...
But how am
Yeah.
I supposed to do that with my hands cuffed?
I'm not an MP. You want me to detain your prisoner?
Fine, up against the bars on the other side of the cell. And then once y'all are over there, they open the cell. And then one of them walks in while the other one keeps an eye on you guys. And lifts Isaac up, who is still despondent, and cuffs his hands behind his back. All right, file out of the cell. Follow me. The guy from outside the cell says that. And then the guy at the end cell is going to take up the rear as you follow him. What order are y'all walking in? I'm assuming Isaac is last because he is, the dead weight here.
He is the dead weight.
Mad Gun Holden Isaac.
Okay, cool.
That's the way we got handcuffed.
And an MP guard at the front and an MP guard at the back. You are being led at first to what seems to be in the direction of the Colonel's office. Suddenly, it becomes very obvious that you are not going in the direction of the Colonel's office.
Ah, fuck. Hey, the Colonel's office over there, dick fucks.
The MP guard is not replying to you.
Hey, small penis man. Hey, loser taxi. Mad Gun, we're so fucked. They're taking us to go get executed or something. They're corrupt. They're corrupt.
Maybe they're new. Just give me a chance.
Isaac overhearing that seems to get through Isaac's brain fog crisis. Wait, what? They're doing what?
Nothing.
I don't want to alarm you, but we might die.
Don't fucking alarm him.
I didn't want to alarm him.
Well, don't tell him. He's fucking drunk.
Look, he is. He's supposed to be being sober right now.
They're taking us to the part of the base that's being renovated, the one by the cliffside. They're taking us next to a cliffside.
No.
Is that where they kill the people?
That would be where I would kill people, sure, if I had to kill people.
You've never killed anybody. Shut up.
I've never, yeah.
We're going to get midsummered. Great. Awesome.
And you arrive at a cliffside part of the base, kind of away from the rest of the base. It's a bit of a trek. You're feeling it now in your nipples, Mad Gun, because you never put your shirt back on.
That's fine. I'm out here proud.
I'm wearing his shirt and my shirt.
And waiting here is Gene and 2 other MPs.
Oh, they fucked up.
Well, gentlemen. If you would kindly face the railing.
Why?
Well, I'm going to be executing you, of course.
What the fuck?
Does this mean we're not going to have that date?
No, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call in for a rain check on that one, considering you're working with Offspray.
Miss Jean, we all work for Offspray. I think you're confused or senile or something.
I don't work for Offspray.
What? I'm confused. Are you confused? I'm going to look at the MP. You confused? You confuses me?
I and my men have a higher position waiting for me in the Titans.
Wait, Adam, so you're saying we did find the, like, we're the ones, really?
That's okay. Little do they know I'm an escape artist. I've been in handcuffs before. I know what to do.
Now, enough talk. I'm done with this dallying. Get up against the railing.
What's Matt Good going to do?
All right. We're going to cut away back to the training mission.
What the fuck?
I'm just going to break out and be like, are you the mole or what?
Let me set the scene first, please. You can still be an idiot if you want.
All right, I'll reserve my idiocy for now.
The 3 of you are walking along in your mobile suits on the trek back to base, and in front of you being led by the Jeep that has the lieutenants and the comms officer. In the distance, you see what seems to be a military base of some kind sitting on like a tall cliffside that has like one of those radomes, the radar things, the radar domes. I think they're called radomes.
Radar domes.
Yeah, I think they shortened it to radomes.
Dodars.
That's stupid.
Yeah, radars.
They are called
Anyhow.
radomes. Wow.
So it has one of those radomes on the side. After a bit of like meandering and silence over comms, after your training has been complete and the duels were all seen to, Lieutenant Agar comes in over comms. Hey, that over there is what was called Tin City. It's a former U.S. Air Force long-range radar site. Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. Exciting.
What is it now?
Oh, it's nothing now, just abandoned. Oh, hey, what's that over there? Can one of you zoom in on that? I think I see something over the horizon line.
All right, zooming in.
All right, you zoom in, and yeah, there seems to be some smoke on the horizon in the direction of nearby Tin City.
Hey, there's some smoke on the horizon.
Well, we must check it out then, just in case, you know? Could be someone in distress.
Ooh, let's hope so. I mean,
do we have to? That was Alois, and then Sally comes over comms. It's actually required. We have to go check on it.
Well,
let's do it! To the danger place!
You guys make your way over to the smoking wreck site of something, and as you get near it, it becomes very clear that it is some kind of aircraft that has crashed here.
What kind of aircraft?
Yeah, like a UFO or something?
Could it be a GM?
No, it does seem to be a smaller size aircraft, oddly enough. Passenger, maybe civilian, or unmarked military. Definitely very suspicious. The Jeep comes to a stop, and Ford comes over the radio. All right, everyone. Trainees. Get on the ground. We have to go clear this. Make sure there's no one hurt inside, or in case it's anything suspicious, take them into custody.
All right.
Bring your sidearms.
So are we getting out of our mobile suits to investigate?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'm getting out of my mobile suit.
All right, we're on it.
And you guys all open your little cockpits, and then there's like, the little handheld like little thing that lets you down, or you're letting yourself down, on your hands or whatnot. I would like everyone
Oh, shit.
to give me a keen and awareness.
All right. Oh, 1 success.
1 success.
Mm-hmm.
I got 6.
Fuck.
6 successes. Capri.
Failure.
Rip. That's fine. Both Wolf and Cinco, you notice that Alois is not getting out of his mobile suit.
I look back at him. Hey, you coming?
Yeah, give me a second. Just figuring something out.
Hmm.
And then as he says that, are you going down by winch? Or like the foot winch with the little triangle thing, or going down by
I'm
hand?
going to go down by hand.
Winch.
The cool way.
100% the winch. Why would I climb now?
Because it's cool.
Wolf, your winch makes it all the way to the bottom, but you notice that it loses power. And it, like, the last little bit, the last few feet, you just drop. And when you look up, you notice that your mobile suit cockpit has no lights in it. It's been effectively turned off in a way, completely off. Like reactor dead off. Cinco, you are left 2 or 3 foot off the ground with the automatic motion of, the hand to cockpit motion. In a hand of a mobile suit that has just frozen and similarly died. Capri, how are you heading down? Winch.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay, so similarly to Wolf, you are about, 3/4 of the way down when the winch loses slack and just lets you drop the rest of the way.
Do I fall?
Yeah,
Do I splat?
you're fine.
And that was the end of Capri.
Sorry. Goodbye.
It's uncomfortable and jarring for sure, but you're not injured.
Oh, what the fuck? What's going on?
Yeah, I say, what the fuck? And I try to radio into Alois.
Alois is speaking over PA. He's not going to answer any radio calls. All right, no one make any moves. Everyone stay put right where you are.
Fuck.
You notice that Sally has stood up from the back of the Jeep and has pulled a pistol to which she has drawn on the lieutenants.
Come on, dude.
It was all of them?
All of them?
Damn.
Except the bored maintenance guy?
Yeah, Rob Fischer was probably okay.
Surprise! It was everyone!
Wow. Except for Rob, right?
I guess you don't know for sure, but I would say it's probably a safe bet considering how lazy he was.
I believe in my heart that he was good.
Rob is gonna come and save us. That's what's gonna happen.
Please, Rob, save us.
The lieutenants are like hands up in the Jeep, and Sally keeps the gun pointed at Ford, who was driving, and turns to speak to you guys near your mobile suits and says, "Get over here in front of the Jeep."
Wait, so what's the situation? Hold on. We all have our sidearms, yes, but the big, Alois is aiming at us with his thingy.
Yeah, and it's only paintball rounds, but it would probably kill you.
Yeah, probably. But I also got down in the winch, so I'm in between. I'm under my mobile suit, right?
Oh yes, you can absolutely try to run and make a break for it.
What about me in the hand? Do you think there's a shot?
You are actually in cover, even though you're not on the ground, kinda. You can hide behind the hand a bit deeper. Not from Alois, though, but from Sally on the ground. So you're in a good position for one of them, but you're not in a good position against Alois.
Okay, I want to shoot at Sally. I mean, I feel like
All right.
with my mobile suit towering over me, I'm protected enough, or I can move to be protected enough from 1 or 2 paintball rounds.
Yeah, like behind a leg or something.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly. So I want to shoot at Sally's hand holding the pistol.
Got you. Give me a keen and an awareness.
Fuck you. I can invoke my little trait thingy.
You can reroll it, yeah.
Oh, there we
Now
go.
that's 4 successes.
All right. As Sally turns around, keeping the gun aimed at the lieutenants, well, Lieutenant Ford specifically in the driver's seat, she turns back to you guys and starts to say, no family business, don't move, get in front of the Jeep. And then Ford is hands up, and Agar is also hands up, but says okay, hey, no one has to make any kind of rash actions or any. And then there is the splitting noise of a single gunshot as Wolf takes his shot
Nice.
at the hand of Sally Osmond, the chief comms officer, and hits her in the hand.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
She drops the pistol
Yeah.
and says, "Fuck, fuck!"
No funny
right.
moves on your end.
Alois says, "God damn it!" and starts unleashing paint rounds from his bullpup
Oh, fuck.
at both Wolf and Capri, who are on the ground.
Fuck.
So I'll need both of you to make a move to that.
I'm hugging my mobile suit's leg.
Yes. I will give you, since you have an ability to dive into cover, if that's what you choose to do, I will give you like a +1 to that, because you are both near your mobile suit's legs. But I want you to both give me a poise and either an acrobatics or an athletics. Either will do.
What the fuck? Why is my acrobatics so good? What?
And that is going to be for Capri and Wolf.
I meet it. 1 success.
That is 1 success.
Oof.
All right, you both managed to dodge just in time as these massive paint rounds kind of, when they impact with the ground, they knock up dust, snow, fucking, you can see grass getting torn up as it digs basically like a 4-foot fucking hole into the ground. And then there's a massive like spray of paint everywhere. Obviously, the louder thuds as it impacts with the metal of your mobile suit's legs as you dive both behind it. You hear as the Jeep is suddenly gunned by Lieutenant Ford, who's taken advantage of Sally's distraction of getting her hand shot while standing in the back of a Jeep. And it seems his sudden gunning of the Jeep has sent her falling out of the Jeep.
Nice.
The Jeep makes a quick left turn. It is moving first under where you are, Cinco, close enough for you to jump on.
Sweet. Okay. I'm going to try and drop from the hand and land into the vehicle.
Cool.
And while I'm doing that, I want to be shooting at Sally.
Okay, I was gonna say you can just do that, but you can't just do that. Give me a grit and a firearms.
All right. 2 successes.
How many successes?
2. And also, I'm going to invoke Watch and Learn to get a +1. So 3 successes.
Okay. You let loose a volley of shots in the direction of Sally, the comms officer, and she fires back at you while diving to the ground for cover. You don't know if you hit her at this distance or not, though, and as the Jeep is moving quite quickly and you impact the back of it,
How is she shooting back?
she's grabbed her gun with her other hand and has hit the ground. Yeah.
He's ambidextrous now?
You don't have to be ambidextrous to shoot with your offhand. You're just not going to shoot well.
Next time I go for the head.
The Jeep is moving by. Wolf and Capri, you have your opportunity to get in. Lieutenant Agar has a hand out, one hand grabbing the Jeep and one hand reaching out for one of you guys.
I also want to reach out for someone else.
I grab.
Cool.
Yeah, if
All
both
right.
are reaching out, I grab the other hand.
All right. It's not important who grabs who. All right.
Yes, it is, Adam.
Okay, who's going for Cinco's hand?
I am not actively
I'm
trying.
not really actively trying. I mean, I just don't really care, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we got to paint a picture, guys.
Zach, who are you helping into the Jeep?
Well, obviously, I'm probably going to reach for Capri.
Obviously, yeah, I get how it is.
Obviously,
It's fine.
obviously.
It's okay.
Well, Fern scares me.
Cinco is helping Capri into the Jeep. Lieutenant Agar helps Wolf into the Jeep. And the Jeep begins cutting into the distance into the direction of the Tin City,
Oh my god.
which is this abandoned U.S. Air Force long-range radar site.
Holy fuck. Are you guys all right?
Just stay down, stay down! Agar is like leveling his pistol and like firing at Sally.
Yeah, I'm firing
As
some
the-
shots too, but they're just, stay the fuck away from my shots.
Sally is running back to Alois, and Alois is like putting a hand in front of Sally to block her from gunfire. And he then levels the paint gun in the direction of the Jeep and starts firing. These paint rounds are huge. They shred by. They have an arc to them. You can tell they're not like a traditional bullet round. They are impacting the ground around you, leaving sprays of paint to cover the Jeep and its passengers as Ford does his best to swerve and make evasive maneuvers with the Jeep as it heads in the direction of the Tin City. Eventually, though, you get out of range, thankfully, of the weapon, but you see that Alois is obviously in pursuit after securing Sally, obviously probably in the cockpit with himself. They're not going to let up. They're going to follow you. But for now, you have a little bit of breathing room. Holy shit, what was that about? Says Agar. He turns to you guys, like expecting you guys to know.
What do you mean?
No clue.
What? Why did they just start attacking us?
Well, looks like we got a pack of moles.
Moles?
Got a mole pack.
Moles? What do you mean moles?
We've got a gaggle of moles.
Gaggle of moles? That's geese. Geeses are in gaggles.
I don't know. A mole pack.
Yeah, I think it's pack. I'm pretty sure it's pack. I think you got that one right. It's pack.
Thank you. We've got a mole pack on our hands.
Both Ford and Agar nod. So, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, quick. Into this building here. We'll see if there's anything we can use. Fuck.
We're gonna need some bigger guns.
All right. You get into the Tin City. And the inside of the building is, well, like I said, it's an abandoned radar site. There is not much here. There is the radome and then an attached building. There's like what looked to be an airstrip that you crossed earlier in your panic leaving the scene in the Jeep. The base is like not super huge outside of a few outcropping of buildings, and it is on the edge of a cliff. It's quite a stark fall off the edge. And there's various like metal supports for like bringing up like equipment from the sea or lowering it down, things like that. There seems to be a large towing truck here. Seems like it was probably designed for towing mobile suits. It does seem to have a bed equipped for one. And it has a very large winch with a very large cable. Inside, you're not going to find much. It's gutted. There's nothing inside these buildings. Empty desks, thrown, like, rusted, worn-out office chairs from the salt water fucking corroding everything in there. Instrument panels that are just more rust and rat's nest than anything useful. And a entryway into, the radome that is now obviously empty and without any useful instruments. Holes torn in the material that once kind of was constructed around it. We're going to go back to the other group. It is Jean and 4 of her MPs now kind of in a line.
If we all take off our shirt, we'll all have diamond nipples, and we could just hug them to death.
Ooh.
Would that work, Adam?
You just gave me the greatest idea ever.
Oh no.
Jumps off cliff. No!
No!
Adam, would you say Mad Gun is strong, very strong?
He has a body of 11.
Mad Gun is pretty strong.
You think that Mad Gun could crush a man with a bear hug?
Probably.
All right,
With
well,
those
Adam,
nipples.
after this shocking revelation that future Mrs. Mad Gun is a mole.
Mad Gun don't like moles.
Let me introduce the scene a little bit, and then you guys can take your actions.
Mad Gun, would you still love me if I was a mole?
God damn it.
You still love me if I was the mole?
Forever and ever.
Anyways, Jean says, enough dallying. I'm done with this. Face the railing. Make this quick. And then Isaac starts crying. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't know what I was doing.
I don't want to die either.
The MPs look rather conflicted because, Isaac's like 18, 19.
Can't believe you guys are going to kill a 12-year-old boy. I'm going to wink at Isaac.
All right, Mad Gun, what do you have in mind?
All right, Adam, while Isaac's crying and they look conflicted, I wrap my arms like over and around the nearest guy and just start crushing him to death.
Wow.
What if, Adam, could this be a maneuver that we have practiced before? Like me and Mad Gun.
If I recall, I've put you in a very similar situation like this before.
The crying child gambit. It always works.
Not with the crying child, but with the con artist who fucked you over. But similarly, you were held at gunpoint, and you had to come up with a contingency, and so I think it's fair that you could have planned this, yes.
Yeah, if this ever happens again, Mad Gun, here's what we'll do.
Check out the bonus episode called that one episode about the one where Chandler doesn't know which sister, I think is what it was called.
What?
No, that was the first one. It would be the second one. So it would be just check it out.
Just whatever the second one was
Chandler
called.
one, yeah.
Yeah, the one after the Chandler one.
All right. When he goes to hug the guy, I want to backwards donkey kick the other MP in the balls.
All right, is this going to be like a drop kick from you? Yeah?
No, backwards donkey kick.
It's different, dude.
Okay.
That's how they kick doors in, Adam.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Well, they only do that if you're weak and not strong, like Bad Gun.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to decimate his balls.
All right, Mad Gun, give me a grit and a fight. And also, Holden, I think that'll be your same roll for that backwards kick.
I needed a 10, Adam. I rolled a 6.
Damn.
Damn.
What am I
okay.
rolling, Adam?
Grit and fight.
Grit and fight. I'm also invoking co-pilot, so I'll have +1 for...
Okay.
Oh, shit. I didn't need it. Well, anyways, I got a 10.
All right, you successfully kick one. Mad Gun, you successfully, effectively jump into and grapple one.
I want to hear his death rattle, Adam.
Grapple? No, he's squishing them.
You're cuffed from behind.
We can't be cuffed from behind. We had to stick our arms through the bars.
Yeah, but you did it behind. Well, I guess I'll say Holden only did that because I only specified that with Holden.
There you go.
So sure.
You did?
Yeah.
I did.
Yep. Played by your own game, Adam.
Handcuff and handcuff. Holden and Isaac are handcuffed from behind. Handcuff would be a cool name.
Handcuff is a Gundam name.
So Mad Gun, that means he had to reach over the guy's head
Yes.
to get... So that guy can't even get out if he wanted to.
And then that guy begins to get crushed.
I want to hear his death rattle.
And I'm assuming you're using him as a shield.
Yes.
Isaac, the third guy. Wait, there's 3 MPs, right?
There are 4 MPs, so there's actually
Isaac, the other 2.
You got him.
Isaac, as you say, Isaac the other 2.
No.
Isaac looks like he's already went to tackle one, and that the tears he was shedding were fake tears.
Oh my God.
It's a natural.
He headbutts the guy in the gut.
Making me proud.
I'm a donkey punt. Can I get another action? I want to use another action. Come on, Adam.
The last remaining MP and Jean, who's now drawing her gun. Jean is drawing her gun, focusing on Mad Gun. The 4th MP is aiming at Isaac. All right, guys. Next round.
Okay, that was our preemptive attack. We caught them off guard, so now we get another set of turns.
Just to describe what you want to do.
Okay, I just caught donkey punch or donkey kick. Donkey punch?
Yes, you just donkey kicked one.
So that means that guy was behind me, which means I should be facing the 4th guy.
Yes, you can react to the 4th guy. Isaac's about to get shot, and Mad Gun's about to get shot.
I'm using him as a shield. Well, you can't shoot me.
So I feel like I just destroyed this guy's nuts. Can I kick off of the same pair of nuts so I could flying headbutt the MP in front of me?
Nice. Nut to nut.
So you're going to... So it is a drop kick now because you're falling on the other guy.
Yeah, but I'm going head first towards his chest.
Oh.
Like a backwards drop kick, and then you're falling on a guy.
Yeah, I'm kicking off a guy's nuts and torpedo.
Yeah, it's a torpedo nut crunch.
Sure, all right. Give me a grit and a fight again.
Since I didn't need that co-pilot roll for the last one, can I have it back?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's 4 degrees of success.
All right. You donkey kick the one guy and then push off of him and dive into the 4th guard who was about to let loose a burst into Isaac, who had tackled another guard. That burst goes wild, but it still fires off. So there's a spray of gunfire. Jean shoots the guy you're holding hostage, Mad Gun.
She's been on our side the whole time.
No.
Mad Gun, you sly dog.
Chance.
There's no, that's not what's happening here.
While holding the guy and still, I guess, crushing him after he's been shot. I don't know if he's actually
Squeezing the blood out of him like a go-gurt.
Yeah. I bull rush Jean, and I'm like, this isn't the first time a woman shot at me. Let's be honest. I mean, come on.
Fair. You bull rush Jean. Okay. I will say this will be a wrath in a fight.
I succeed. I needed a 9, and I rolled a 5.
Fuck yeah.
She fires, but you duck, and then, well, how do you wanna take her down?
So I just
Body slam into her with the guy?
body slam onto her, and I'm on top of him. Kind of like make a sandwich, you know?
Yeah, dead guy sandwich.
Yeah, dead guy sandwich.
I'm gonna make a little roll here to decide something.
God damn!
You slam into her with the dead body that you're using as a human shield, and you hear "fuck" as she flips over the railing.
No, fuck!
Madgun did it again. He killed his girlfriend.
What?
How far is the cliff, Adam? How big's the drop?
Do you want to look over the edge there?
Yes.
There's a big red stain and like 3 pieces of jean.
She fell she fell apart.
Dude.
She fell
hit
under
a
the
big,
rocks.
sharp rock?
She fell under the craggy coastal rocks.
That was the one.
Madgun, is she okay?
No, she's not.
She was on our side at the end.
Isaac is headbutting the MP.
Isaac, stop! I'm working through some trauma right now. Please.
I think I got him.
Yeah,
Isaac says, pushing back from the knocked out MP. His head is very bloody from where the guy's broken nose broke skin on Isaac's forehead.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. Hangover.
That was quick. Oh, I got gum on the bottom. I'm like, oh wait, it was just that guy's nuts.
Just a wad of nuts on my shoe.
Oh, this makes it all worth it, guys. That was fun.
We were gonna get married.
Aww.
That's really sad, dude.
Back at the Tin City, you have a mobile suit inbound. Alois, the attack team commander, nears the Tin City, the abandoned long-range radar site. Nothing's moving, you know. There's a gentle breeze that's knocking about like loose paneling and some trash here and there, but the base is otherwise abandoned. Outside of the smoking and popped tire Federation Jeep that seems to have been abandoned by his quarry, and he begins to slowly walk through the city. Turns on his PA. Come out, wherever you are. You can't hide forever. This base ain't that big. And as he approaches the Jeep, puts a foot of his gem on it and presses down until you hear pow, 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 and the tires pop on it. And the hood gives, and you hear some loud, crunching, breaking noises as the Jeep is destroyed. You have nowhere to go after this. Come on, don't waste my time.
Okay.
In the nearby section of like one of the buildings that kind of faces off to a place that leads to a cliff, like the road leads to the cliff, are both Ford, Agar, and Capri.
So what's in the opposite direction of the cliff?
The truck. You're facing the truck team that's hidden behind a building.
You guys ready?
Hey, so we're supposed to distract it? What are we supposed to do? Just like scream or something?
Open fire or something.
I'm going to do something.
All right.
And here I go.
All right. Wolf, you ready?
Fucking God. I don't like this.
Are y'all
at all.
ready? I don't give them time to answer.
Yeah.
I am just going to take off sprinting. I'm gonna open comms and I'm gonna be like, you guys suck. And I'm gonna start shooting the mobile suit with my handgun.
And just running down the road, yeah?
Running down the road, looking and shooting.
Got it. Fucking the lieutenants look at each other and shrug and follow you, running in different directions, but kind of in the same way that would bait the mobile suit in front of the truck. Also firing their guns and saying like, you fucking traitor, you fucking bastard!
I have secrets! So do you!
The mobile suit starts returning paint shot as it begins walking down the road. So, Capri, give me some evasion rolls. A paint shot is coming near you, so I would like you to try to avoid it with either, again, poise and your choice of acrobatics or athletics. What the fuck? It's a bad roll. That's the worst you can roll.
Oh no.
All right.
I eat shit.
You're running and you trip. The paint shots are all around you and you feel like one is about to hit you. Suddenly you're grabbed by the scruff of your normal suit and pulled along.
Like a fucking kitten?
Yeah. As Lieutenant Agar's dragging you back up to your feet. Like, come on, come on, come on, come on! And a paint round kind of slams right in front of you guys. You know, doesn't hurt you, obviously, but it's like, you know, way too close for comfort. You get showered with like asphalt that it's breaking and chipping up and sending in your direction.
My heart is beating so fucking fast.
The mobile suit takes its first step in front of the truck.
I wait.
The mobile suit takes its second step in front of the truck.
I gun it.
All right, I won't say you need to roll for that. You're hitting it with a truck. It makes impact, and the mobile suit jars. It takes a staggered step to balance itself in response to that.
I keep
All right.
hitting the gas pedal.
Keeping it on it.
Yeah.
Go, go, go!
I allow the impact to thrust me out of the vehicle, and I begin to Lone Star run around the legs, wrapping the cable around them.
All right,
Thank you, thank you.
give me your choice of a grit, and I will say again, acrobatics or athletics to get this thing looped. All you got to do is loop it once, and you're good.
Okay. Holy shit, yeah.
Damn.
So 6 successes.
You had the hook ready, you know, while you're in the passenger seat. You had the door open, and as soon as it made impact with the Jim's legs, you hopped out, looped around it, slipped that fucker over the other side of the cable, and the truck started pulling it taut immediately.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, I don't wait for him to get back on or anything. I just
run away. I run to meet with Capri and the gang.
I drive towards the cliff.
All right, so the truck obviously doesn't have the get up and go that it has when you hit it, but it is pulling the mobile suit, and you hear the mobile suit like as it staggers and is trying to pull against this truck, but it's in a bad position to do it. It's off balance, and so it turns and falls partially onto the bed of the truck, causing the truck to shake and lift up a bit, and then the front wheels land back again, and you are effectively towing it to the cliff. And you are dangerously making it close to the cliffside. Are you ready to jump?
No. I wait until the last possible moment.
All right, the last possible moment. If you were going earlier or had something on the gas pedal or something.
No, but I
wouldn't make you roll.
I put the truck into neutral and just let it.
But I'm going to make you roll to clear it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Your choice of poise, acrobatics, or athletics.
That's 4 successes. I do a backflip and a pirouette, and I get out the way.
Yeah, you successfully like jump and roll out of this vehicle up to a crouching stance that you turn and pivot and watch as it careens off the fucking cliff with the gem attached to it. You see the cockpit open, and a very panicked Alois and a very panicked Sally are trying to get out of the mobile suit, but are taken with it over the cliff as it careens. And then suddenly you hear boom, 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 crash, boom, 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 and an explosion.
Fuck yeah!
That's that medium.